hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, yeah. It's Balai, driver. I'm on my way, or you get a ride? Let me know.
Since you moved out and it's not getting better, I'm lying down, I'm in that room we used to share together. Where are you now? Are you okay? I'm not. Things ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. I've tried to keep my head up, taking one day at a time, but you cut deep, you leave a mark, you're latching on my mind. And every time I try to meet someone I see, they're not the same, not like you. There's only one just like you. Not like you. Only you. Things ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Got diamond in, and you know you're rocking. You pass people stare, and they know you got it on. You walk away now. Things ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Truth is, I so care. In those beds you're rocking used to be me there, but you got to watch me fall. All I can say is
Hi everybody, I'm so happy to see you today and thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi. I hope you had a wonderful week and thank you for entering my giveaway last week. I couldn't believe it. You know, to enter the giveaway you had to leave a comment stating what your favorite skincare product is, and oh my goodness, those were the best comments in the world. And there are so many products that you love that I wanted, I want to investigate. So anyway, thank you so much for leaving those comments and entering the giveaway. And I will pick the winner a week from today. So good luck to everybody. I wanted to mention that I had a lovely subscriber last week, and she wanted to know, when I go to the drugstore, what are my skincare products, for a woman over 60? What am I buying at the drugstore? Not the specialty order stuff, but the drugstore. So I thought, that's a video. I want to do that video. I don't think I've ever done that. So today I wanted to go over my skincare holy grails at the drugstore. And I think if I love some of these products, I think you might too. And when I was getting ready for this video, I realized a lot of these products that I use they've been with me for years. The first product that I want to talk to you about is my Cellular Water, and this is Studio Selections, and I picked this up at the Dollar General for under $3. I have very sensitive eyes. I have dry eye, so when I'm removing my eye makeup, it's very important that I have a nice Cellular Water to work with. This one is so cheap, but what I do to improve this one is I add 10 to 12 drops of my squalene oil to my bottle of water, and oh, that's like so luxurious, and it's like spending a lot of money on Cellular Water, but you're not. There are two things that age us: the sun and free radicals. So a sunscreen is an absolute must. I have a lot of trouble with sunscreen. They irritate my eyes, they make me shiny, they oxidize my makeup, but the one sunscreen that I like, I pick up at Walgreens, and it is their sheer house brand sunscreen, and the SPF I use is 55. I like this one. It works really well with my makeup, and it doesn't hurt my eyes. Honestly, I think if there's one product that we all agree on, it is Retin-A or retinol. And I have tried, I think, every drugstore retinol that's available, and I really have landed on the Neutrogena Nighttime Repair Retinol, mostly because it is so luxurious and it is infused with hyaluronic acid. So the slip is so luxurious and it feels so good on your skin. No peeling, well, I can't say no redness because, you know, you can't let it fool you. It's very powerful, and I did have to work up to using it every night for a couple months. This was years ago, but I honestly do believe the Neutrogena, they've got something special in the sauce with their retinol. You know, when you get over 60, I think the most important thing that we can do to make our face and our skin look nice is to make sure that we are exfoliating. And the next product does just that. This is DermaE, and this is a sea salt scrub. It's $25, but I only use one a year. I use that small of an amount, but this is a sea salt scrub, and it is very much equivalent to a real facial and a microdermabrasion. It is very, very gritty, and it can be painful if you have very sensitive skin. I've seen girls do videos where they actually scrub their face with this for 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. When I do 2 minutes with this, my skin is red for a day, and I don't actually see the benefits for until 48 hours later. That's how powerful this is for me. This next product is not going to surprise anybody that this is my drugstore holy grail, but this is my alpha hydroxy acid. Well, not mine. But this is at Walgreens. This is Studio 35 Beauty, and this is 8% alpha hydroxy acid. It smells like glue. A little bit goes a long way, but every single morning I put it on my face for as long as I can before I have to jump in the shower and get ready. It is an absolute must. You have to have alpha hydroxy acid in your arsenal of things to fight anti-aging. There's just no way around it, and honestly, I think this is the very best that the drugstore has to offer, but I also think it's the very best even with high end. This is the best. You know, I think masking is very important, and I do use a specialty mask. I use a couple of them that I have to send away for, but one mask that I do get always at the drugstore, I only get detox masks at the drugstore. I just think detoxing my face from the free radicals, the pollution in the air, to me, that's everything. So I will always grab a detox mask. My favorite is the charcoal, brown sugar, black sugar, whatever sugar. But this is the kind of mask that I absolutely love, because afterwards, there's a clarity. You know, I don't know about you, but I can actually get some pretty beautiful facial oils now at my drugstore, and they have just started carrying black castor oil, and I'm sure it's all because of me. All right, well, anyway, they're carrying black castor oil, and the brand that I love so much. So I just couldn't believe it. It is black castor oil for me. It's so good for hydration underneath my eyes, or if my neck needs a little extra something. But mostly, oh my goodness, for eyelashes, for eyelash health, and for my brows. It brought my brows back to life. I didn't have any brows until I started using black castor oil on my brows. I am so fortunate, but there are a couple more oils that I can get at my drugstore that I love, and one is avocado oil. Absolutely love. It's the avocado oil is the only oil I will use to mix with my foundation, especially in the winter, so I can have a very pretty dewy finish that doesn't cake up and doesn't look like makeup. To me, I've tried it with argan oil and other oils, but avocado oil, by far the very best oil that you can mix with your foundation. It just gives you a beautiful professional finish. And the other oil that I can get is almond oil. And almond oil, I picked this up at Walgreens. I love this. It's economical, but it's rich, luxurious, and I use this to hydrate my whole body. And also, if my pores are looking a little bit on the large side, almond oil, use that for a couple nights, and I don't know, it helps. If nothing else, I think the last two products that I mentioned are so important if you have dry skin or damaged skin, or if you're in a climate where the winter is very, very harsh. I think both these products would serve you well. The first one, I know, I'm not a fan of this company, but this is the L'Oreal 10 Oil Butter. I've got to get another one. Very thick, very luxurious. There are 10 oils in this facial butter, and it is so luxurious. The smell is, if you're into aromatherapy, you will absolutely love this. There's royal jelly in this particular balm. Anyway, it's an amazing product. The last product that I recommend to you, I think, is probably the most important, and it is the Eucerin Lotion with alpha hydroxy acid. And years ago, this was recommended to me by my dermatologist, and you know, I can understand why. If my skin is in trouble, if you suffer from dry skin, or as soon as that heat is going to go on this fall and winter, if your skin is drying out, or you have, you know, any kind of damage, this is it. When I'm in trouble, this is what I use. Above and beyond anything else as far as hydration and clarity, the Eucerin with alpha hydroxy acid, I think it's it is my go-to get me out of trouble lotion. A lot of you know that I suffer from chronic dry eye, and I have for 5 years. 5 years ago, I went and I bought some rock retinol, and I was off to the races. It absolutely destroyed my eyes. My eyes were so dry, and they felt like there were sticks in them. I had blurred vision and headaches, and it was just a horrible thing to happen. I think I was, you know, inching more and more towards dry eye, and what happened is the retinol just pushed it right over to a crisis. So over the years, I have found a lot of tips and tricks to help me with my dry eye. And one of the perks on being on YouTube is that you're contacted by people who can help with some of the issues that you have that are bothering you. So I had Dr. Travis Ziegler and his beautiful wife Jenna Ziegler. They're both eye doctors, and they contacted me and they sent me this product. This is a lid and lash cleaner, and I had never heard of a lid and lash cleaner, but anyway, come to find out, oh my goodness, it is an amazing product. You can use it morning, night, especially we ladies, you know, when we take our eye makeup off at night and we are just left, if you have dry eye, you know what I'm talking about, we're just left with that strange feeling. And there's 2 ways that you can use this spray. You can spray it on a cotton ball. Just spray each eye twice, and it gives me so much relief. It's so soothing, it's so cool. It enriches my life. So I can't say enough wonderful things about it, about these doctors that have developed these I Love products. They mean so much. I have become an affiliate with the company. I have partnered with the company, so I have links that you can click on. But they're special people. This size of the lid cleaner I think this is $14 and this would last about a month, maybe longer. I wanted to make sure that you knew that a portion of the profits from this company they put towards people who can't afford eye care, and they supply eye care for these people. So I'm going to link Mr. and Mrs. Ziegler. They have many videos on eye care and dry eye, and I'm going to list a few below. But it's just been wonderful that I have gotten to meet them, but even more wonderful that I have something in my life that I will never, of all the products, I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and I've loved a lot of products, but this one enriches my life. This takes the pain away. So I just wanted to tell you about it. I was thinking back, like I do, about when I was a little girl and I was playing in the backyard and my uncle and my mom were back there, and I saw, a playmate like a block away, and I yelled real loud, "Tommy, I'm here!" And I remember being grabbed by my arm by my uncle, and he said, "I don't ever want to hear that tone of voice out of you again. That is not ladylike. Ladylike voices are soft. So don't ever let me hear you raise your voice like that again, ever." And I never did. And it's funny because I developed a very soft voice in my adulthood. When I answer the phone, people will say, "Can I speak to your mom?" So I guess my point to this little story is, if I'm going to make some changes next year, it can't just be, maybe a location or a new outfit or hairdo. I gotta work on some things, and there's a good chance I might live out the rest of my life alone. If I'm going to do that, I need to be more assertive. And that brings me back to that moment of being told that it's not ladylike to raise my voice. And it's 2018. I'm almost 64 years old, and I've come to the conclusion that perhaps the most ladylike thing in the world I can do is raise my voice and be heard. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging in there with us today. And for Desi's birthday, there's 2 of you that are knitting Desi a winter sweater. So thank you so much for your kindness. And we'll have a little birthday bash for him next month. But anyway, everybody, have yourself a wonderful brand new week, and when you're done with your week, come back and see us, okay? All right, it's a deal. Mwah.